How to know that you have been successful in your attempts at manifesting your specific person. What signs might you see if you were on your way to an ideal manifestation with your person? That's what we're discussing in this episode of Roxy Talks. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting doubts so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you'd like to sign up for one-on-one coaching so we can discuss your specific issue, you can sign up at roxytalks.com. We've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more. That's all at my website, roxytalks.com. And of course, that link is in the description below. Oftentimes, my videos end up being the lessons I've learned from my week of clients, the analogies that I've uncovered during my sessions. I'm basically learning more and more every single day simply by talking to you all, because I'm looking at your situations with new eyes and trying to make things more understandable for you, more easy to digest and apply, because the majority of the people who take my coaching have seen my videos. So in my mind, I'm like, well, you got all that stuff. Let's do something more. How can we get deeper on your situation? How can we figure out exactly what it is that you are experiencing and how do we fix it? Now, because I have such amazing clients, and I thank you all so much for being here with me and helping grow this business, because you're as much of a part of it as I am. So my clients are very important to me. And when I have people who come back to me who do monthly coaching or come back often enough so I can see their progress in real time, I'm starting to see a pattern develop with the specific person manifestations. Now, before we get into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. Now, there are many ways to know or to feel or to affirm or intend that your manifestation is coming. But again, this pattern has been developing, and it's something I've noticed in several different people. So if you feel like you have been applying the process correctly with manifesting the person, staying focused on what you want, not letting the 3D world inform your thoughts in any way, not letting anything that happens, anything you hear or see or feel or think change what you do with your forward thinking mind. If you're in that space, then you will probably resonate with this video and understand. And more importantly, I want you to know that if you are here, if this is happening to you, you're on the right track. You are doing it. Things are working out exactly how they seem to work out with multiple people. So here's how the pattern seems to be emerging. Person comes to me with dire issue with their specific person, can't get out of it, don't see a way around it, nothing's working, been doing it for however long, and no contact, whatever. Obsessed with their specific person, right? Always thinking about the things that they did wrong, the things their person did to them, the things that hurt, the things that aren't here, the things that don't work, the things that do work, but in a longing, they're not here sort of way. The fights we had, the things you said, the third party you're seeing, all of that stuff. That's what's going on in their mind. That's what they're spiraling on. That's what they're manifesting over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's what they're communicating off to the universe, is that this is messed up. Hot Mess Express happening right here. So after coaching, we change our perspective. We focus only on things the way we want. We're really on top of it as much as we can be in the beginning, to be balancing our thoughts and paying attention to what we're thinking, not allowing ourselves to settle on stuff that doesn't work for us. And we begin to see strange action from the SP. So right here, this is something that they all have in common. The SP does something out of character. You're intending for a text, you're intending for love, you're intending for an apology, you're intending for them to profess their love to you, whatever. Whatever it is, you're sending that vibe out, right? You're probably sending out a lot of lack and maybe a little bit of desperation. I'm not gonna tell anybody, but we're getting there, right? We're working on it. We're chipping away at this overall issue. So naturally, SP kind of comes back. Specific person does something weird. They turn on all of their social media after being gone for months, or they shut down all of their social media out of nowhere for no reason. They like one of your Snapchat stories and they haven't made contact in 6 months. They call you and say something not exactly what you want to hear, but oh my God, they called me. Maybe they came over. Maybe they do apologize. Maybe you do get together, but then it just seems to fall flat. Whatever it is, we start to see some strange, kind of random behavior, like posting a weird picture, posting a weird meme that seems like it's directed exactly at us. Point being, it's not what you intended to get from them, okay? That's a common thread. We're getting movement, but it's not what we want. So naturally, there's a little bit of frustration. We start wondering why. Well, why isn't this working if I'm doing all the work? I'm staying positive. That's what I hear all the time. I'm keeping my thoughts positive. I'm like, well, But are you describing your world in a way that works for you? Completely two different things. If all your thoughts were truly on board, we wouldn't be having this conversation because you would know that lack does not exist and absence is an idea. It's not a real thing. So you would not spend your time paying attention to it, feeding into it, giving it any energy because it's just going to grow that way. You're seeing a little bit of movement from your SP, not enough, not what you want. It's frustrating, it's annoying. You're working really hard. Why don't they see it? Why aren't they doing what you want? Why don't they see you the way that you're supposed to be seen? Why don't they see your value? Why don't they treat you with respect? Well, part of Roxy Talks coaching is, of course, learning how to respect yourself, how to set boundaries, how to have confidence in your own power, and not letting anybody tell you nothing. Y'all can't tell me nothing, okay? Not letting anybody change how we feel, change what we do with our focus. So as this frustration starts to build, we recognize this isn't going to work. I can't be frustrated with my SP and continue to manifest them the way that I want. Let me work on this frustration. Let me work on me. Let me put some of this focus onto myself, focus on my thoughts, figure out what it is that I'm doing that's keeping them away. What role am I playing in this process? And that is where you start to get everything that you want. Because when you realize that you need to start working on yourself, that is the natural progression of this process, okay? Because the universe is saying, hey, you want to manifest your person? Great. Here's a little bit of evidence that this is working. And now it's time for you to work on yourself because you need to pick a better version of them. You are manifesting them the way they are right now. So it's gotta be work on you next. You are the next logical step. You are the next kink in the hose that needs to be addressed. Your issues, your limiting beliefs, your doubts, your fears, your insecurities. Those are why your person has not shown up in the way that you want them to because those have not been dealt with yet. And if they had, again, we wouldn't be having this conversation. So if you are at the point where you've been manifesting your person, you're seeing a little bit of movement, but it's not where you want, it's pushing you to frustration, it's pushing you to push back, it's pushing you to see, wait a minute, maybe it's me. Maybe it's been me this entire time. And not only that, but I'm at the point in my journey where I'm no longer afraid to look inside of me and figure out what it is that's reflecting out here. I'm no longer scared of my thoughts. I'm no longer scared of what might happen because I understand I am in charge. I am doing it. It is all responding to me. You can drive your car to death and get some fancy new seat covers, but if you don't address that engine, you're not going anywhere. The core component of the mechanism needs to be taken care of, and that's you. It starts with you. It always has started with you, and it will always end with you. So you need to go back in and start working on you. If you have gotten to the point with your SP and you are kind of like, I can't deal with you right now because you're not where I need you to be. You're fed up. You're over it. Maybe you're thinking of moving on. Maybe you're finally at that letting go phase where I kind of let them go. Because we know from everyone's stories, that's when people come in. When we stop holding on so tight, again, our hands are open to grab, to move, to grab onto more things and to change whatever it is that we're working on. So if you are at the point in manifesting your specific person and you're kind of tired of them and dealing with their BS, you want to focus on you. I want you to know you are doing it right. You are in the right place. This is where magic starts to happen in your life. You start to put you first. You start to stay focused on your thoughts. You start to not allow yourself to think unproductive thoughts just because it's easier to settle sometimes. Fine. Maybe it's easy to settle, but it's not easy to live there, okay? Constantly counter-striking your thoughts all day long. Sounds like a war in your mind, right? Sounds like something you don't want. Well, guess what? I hate to be the one to break the news to you, but you already got a war in your mind. You are already battling and you're losing. So if you need to arm yourself, if you need to learn some new tactics, if you need to get in the trenches and do some work, then do it. But you need to start putting yourself first. You need to start caring about what's going on with you, giving yourself what you need, making yourself happy, doing some Roxy time if it's me, doing some you time if it's you, putting yourself first, dealing with the engine, doing the maintenance on the component that operates this machine. That's when everything in your life starts to fall into place. So I want you to comment down below, I pledge to put myself first. I pledge to put myself first. This is not to be selfish. This is not to say that we're not going to manifest the specific person anymore. This is to say that, hey, I'm the one choosing them to behave the way that they do by the way that I play them on my little mind movie. The way that I entertain them in my mind is the way they show up. So if I'm thinking about you, no matter what you do in my world, I don't care if you're in my face screaming at me, in my mind, this is working out. Yeah, everything is great. You treat me with respect. This is amazing. Because this is where I'm going. This is where I've been. This is where I'm going. This is way more important than any of this, okay? Because this is where we're going. This is where we're going because this is where we're going. This is important because it's where we're going. Mind melting, I know. So put yourself first. Treat yourself the way that you would if you were in a loving relationship. If you were in an ideal relationship where your partner respected you and pushed you to be your best version and allowed you the freedom to do whatever it is that you wanted to do. That's the you that you need to embody. Remember I mentioned earlier this week, put on your Batman cape. I am Batman now. I am the version of me that selects happy, healthy, whole people. And that's it. Period, okay? If you'd like more information on manifesting your specific person, you can join my free specific person masterclass. The link for that is in the description below. And you can join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other in manifestation. That link, of course, is in the description below as well. And you can sign up for one-on-one coaching so we can discuss exactly how you can get your specific person into your life the way that you want them. You can sign up for one-on-one coaching at roxytalks.com. We've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more. That's all at my website, roxytalks.com. And of course, that link is also in the description below. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A. And I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible. And everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.